Good afternoon, everyone. We are now making the fifth video, still going strong. Hope all is good. I've now got 4 subscribers, so that's going well. So thank you to who subscribed to us yesterday on the new video. So today I want to look at Bitcoin on the weekly, and I want to look at this is a fractal of the 2017 bull run. Now, fractals aren't the best thing to use because they are just a copy of the past. However, look how close we are tracking this. You know, a lot of people use fractals just for little moves here and there, but this has been going on for 2-3 years and it's tracking it so well. Now, there's no way I'm saying we're going to get to 1 million, but it's taken that path. You know, say there's a lot of people that say we top out early. Maybe we top out in Q1, Q2. Even that, we follow up there. Gives you a nice round 200, a bit of a parabolic move as well. So I like to just touch base with this every once in a while just to see how it's going, just out of my own curiosity. But things are looking good, for sure. So let's hit with Bitcoin. So again, nothing too major. We're still in the range. On the weekly, on the daily, we can see we're breaking out of a wedge here, or growing into a wedge. And we might break out, or we might just break out, or might just come straight down, hit the range again, maybe even sweep the lows. Who knows? But as long as we're in this range, we're sound, we're chopping up the main psychological target of 100 and 102 fib, so always good. If we come back down to retest, that's fine. If we break out, it's all good. Now, let's have a look at the global liquidity, because this has started to pick again, which is good to see. So you can see the global liquidity. Bitcoin tracks it rather well. You know, I mean, if you look at the other wings, there's a wee bit off here and there, but this one, it really does track it. And this has been, the liquidity has been pushed on a couple months, just so we see how it is. So it kind of gives us a general idea of how the move is and where it's going to go. So if we take this offset back, let me just refresh that. We can take this offset back and it's reloaded, and see, that's when it starts there, and it takes maybe 2 to 3 months for it to get into the system, for that to come into play into the system, and then it starts taking in effect. You see that move starts going off. It takes a few months to get going. The liquidity then eventually comes into Bitcoin and that goes off. So what we do is we offset it around about 3 months, something along those lines, and it gives us a general idea of where it could go. Now, with all this bullish news from what's going on fundamentally, it's not coming down here. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to range while this is played out. Might come down here, but we're going to stay in this range, and you can see this big move in coming off liquidity. If we get a new higher in liquidity, while we're in this range, we haven't even taken out the bottom. So that will just send us even further. So everything's looking good. From liquidity, from Bitcoin to fundamentals, technically, all sound. The total market cap carries on, continue. You see it's playing a similar tap, 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 and the mid holding. Rejection, support, support, support. Now it's breaking into a nice wee wedge there, and let's see if we pop to the top and break through, or we go down and test the range again. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Now, let's have a look here. Here we come down. hit that, wicked right back up, and it's chopping up that range. That resistance. So we keep our eye on it, see how things are developing. We really want to close above that. It's not quite there yet. You know, it's literally tens of thousands of decimal points. So we're almost there, but a close above that would be a good sign. Ethereum, USD. So on a Saturday, I like to spend some time just updating all my charts on the macro, see what we can do, see how things are looking. And we can see this wedge. But within this wedge, we have a head and shoulders potentially playing out. So you can see how this all turns up. So you're at the resistance, the head and shoulders, which is a bullish pattern, is playing out right at the resistance. And for the pattern to complete, it'll break the wedge, it'll break the all-time high, and it'll put Ethereum into price discovery. And on the monthly, you can just see how clean that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Nice wedge here, head and shoulders potentially forming. So brilliant. Others, you can see we are definitely coming to a point now. It's come up 1, 2. Let's just have a wee look to see if this. Nah. Is on the weekly. So how long is this played out for? This pattern will be 8 weeks now. So it's testing our patience, but 1 more week, 2 more weeks max before this has to break out, because it doesn't just stop into this wedge. It has to go at the top or the bottom, and it'll explode either way. Have to watch out for the fake outs. It might wick down or wick up, do a false move and then reverse. But like we said, we're on these every day, checking in every day. I'm giving you guys the updates. You guys can chill and have a beer. USTD dominance. Again, we've talked about this a lot. Now what you can see here, if I just start on the weekly as usual, you can see it's starting to make a descending triangle, and that is, instead of a wedge like this in the white, this is a flat bottom and a triangle coming down. This is called a descending triangle, and this is basically bounce, 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 and what happened is this pressure is just pushing it down, and eventually just pushes it straight through, and the candles dump. So this is looking very good as well, and what I could do, I'll just quickly show you this. Remember I said USTT? Oh my god. If you've watched the last few videos, you'll know I'm no good at saying this. USDT dominance. When that dumps, Bitcoin tops. When that bottoms, Bitcoin tops. When USTD, whatever it is, tops, Bitcoin bottoms. Tops, bottoms. Tops, bottoms. You can see how things are. So we are looking for this move to come down here. So USDT dominance, bottoms, Bitcoin, tops. And that's how we see the move. So this is why it's important to keep an eye on these things. Every day, you know, I don't really have a set plan. I just go through the charts, and I'll be giving you just little nuggets like that just as I go, because, you know, why not? You guys are learning as well. The DXY, the dollar, I did a big re-chatting of this today, and I found some huge channel on it. Look at this channel. This goes back from 2008. You know, this is the great financial crisis. Look how price, this is on the monthly candle, look how price is just respected that. Top, bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And look at it respecting the middle of the channel. I'm a bit of a... let's carry on with the charts, less about myself. So you can see just how important that channel is and the big picture. So what I've done here is I've put it onto the weekly, because this is where we're used to, and I've just put in some lines of greens the support, reds the resistance. And just on the traditional stuff, the traditional markets like the DXY and the bonds, I like to just add on something, potential directions either way. It just lets me keep in mind, doesn't let me get away, because I am getting so damn bullish seeing this DXY break down. So I had to say to myself, like, right, Johnny, calm down, because it could just be a retest here. It could be breaking out, retesting, and off it goes. I don't think it is. I think the dollar's dumping down, but I'm keeping that there so I don't let my mind run away with me. This is the most important thing about doing the charts, is to just always look at both options. Either, if you don't think that's happening, just keep it there just as a wee, okay, that could be potential on the table. But my base case is we're coming down here and it's looking superb. So things going well here. We've got the close, which is brilliant. We've got the monthly candle with the huge wick there. Huge wick down and closing below this candle. So this is brilliant. Now we also want to see it break down past this support and then start dumping down. And we'll be targeting that dollar to hit the bottom of this channel. And if you want to see something absolutely crazy, big board channels, majority of the time they break down. So if that dollar, I mean, this move here is going to be absolutely crazy for us. Now, if this dollar breaks down from that channel, our next target is this green line. And we're all going to be millionaires, smoking cigars on a boat. I'll publicly pay for the party. But yeah, so let's just keep in mind, let's keep it day at a time. Let's not get too carried away. And we'll see how things progress from here. Just a wee quick check-in on the bull market. People are getting scared. The end. Like, we're in a bull market here. We even made a new all-time high. I mean, so enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna keep chatting up. I might make some extra videos. Maybe I'll see how they go first before I say anything. Thank you for listening again. Please like and subscribe. Post a comment. Just it will really help try and grow this channel. And shout out to the new subscribers. I don't actually know who you are. I don't know how to check it yet. But good man. And why not have another shout out for Daniel if he's listening. Have a good game, guys. Cheers. Bye.